to the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast review of the biggest party of the summer, Summerslam. We are here. It's raining outside, but it's a party in here.
It don't look like summer outside, but by God, if we had a beach ball, we'd be bouncing it. Especially yours truly right now.
Well, we'd be kicked out of the event if we were.
Good point.
But,
good thing we're here.
Yes, but we're kicking SummerSlam off to a pretty good match, but I'm going to say...
Oh, it was a great match. That's a 6-star match on the Meltzer scale right there.
Well, in getting you closer to retaining your title, yes.
Nevertheless.
But literally, the B team literally falls backwards into a win with Bo causing, and I'm going to say, controversy. The Revival had a 4 count easily, one short of the King Kong Bundy 5.
3 count. Referee's decision was final.
We will have to see.
I will take the lead.
There's a chance that Constable Corbin could come out and kerfuffle this whole thing, so I'm holding out hope.
He's
Hold
the
out
Constable
hope,
of Raw.
Nation.
Constable of Raw, not a SummerSlam. Anywho, I am your reigning, defending Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, Tony G.
And I am his indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only, your king of extreme, Phil KOE.
Good to be king of extreme because you ain't getting your hands on this. I already took the lead.
Oh, there's still a chance, folks. I gotta do a clean sweep for the rest of the night.
I feel like I've heard this before.
But there's still a chance, folks. Hold out, KOE Nation. Hold out hope. So, what do you think of the Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler match for the Intercontinental Championship? At first, it started off with a very methodical pace, but it got better over the rest of the match, and I'll be honest, conclusion shocked me. I thought
we both had Dolph retaining.
I thought we were going to see the Zig World Order. Didn't happen.
It is what it is, and that was one I went back and forth on quite a bit. I just as easily could have picked Seth. I feel like you could have too, but hey, not a bad match. Not a bad match. I'll be honest though, there were probably 2, maybe 3 spots that
really
it just didn't have the right flow. So I feel like both guys were off. It really did finally hit its stride towards the end with that reverse Falcon Arrow superplex spot. Really good on Dolph for being able to take a hell of a spot like that.
Yeah, that required some spine flexibility on your part, Dolph.
I'll go ahead and say 2.5 to 3, somewhere in there. Like I said, it just didn't hit that gear.
I'm sticking at 2.5.
Okay.
It was a good match, but like you said, it never really shifted gears to third gear.
I'd almost give it the 3 just based on the fact that we didn't see the ending coming. That would be the only
thing.
Yeah,
the fact that Seth actually pulled it off, and pulled it off right.
Yep.
So, hey.
Not bad at all. Good opening match.
See where it goes from here, and catch you for the rest of the event, folks. So, what's your take on the Bludgeon Brothers versus New Day?
I gotta tell you right now, sorry who disagrees with this, but that match beat the hell out of the Intercontinental title match. Xavier Woods, Big E looked crisp. Both the Bludgeon Brothers, especially Rowan, in some certain areas. My goodness. Hell of a match. Just all around really good.
Xavier coming off the top rope with an elbow to the outside. That's video game stuff. So yes.
Big kudos there.
Hats
Xavier
off
for that one. I gotta tell you right now, doing that ending the way they did, having the disqualification to retain, giving the New Day the win, Bludgeon Brothers still are champions. I feel like that's a way to keep both teams looking strong, moving forward, rematch. I think the New Day's going to get the titles on the next one.
I don't think that was the right way to go. I think it should have been a clean victory by the Bludgeons.
Yeah.
They've been smashing them over, and they need to stay on that trajectory.
Yeah.
But, this is a good feud. These guys can work well together, so I will definitely watch the next one. I think they just need to start putting some stipulations and some gimmicks in there. Okay. And that would make this feud fresh every time you do it. So, what do you give it?
I'll give it 3 1/4.
I'm going to be a little less generous. I'm going to give it 3 stars.
Okay.
So,
fair enough.
Catch you for the rest, folks.
Wow.
Well,
holy crap.
Braun comes down, just freight trains right over Kevin Owens twice.
The second one with the backward flippy, wow.
Then he bounces him like a basketball with a choke slam onto the steel ramp. Which I was like, and yeah, his head just like, it was kind of a sickly bump. I mean, I'm glad Kevin's okay.
Special note for Kevin's ring gear, the Money in the Bank coloring with KO in the Bank. Great stuff.
I liked it. If he would have won, it would have been great merch. But then Braun picks him up, power slam. I figured he was going to, like, pick his head up at the last second and, like, keep the suffering going. But nope, Braun, 1, 2, 3. Get in our ball!
And he looked strong in the win.
Quick win. Now, KOE Nation, do not fear. Braun Strowman is quite strong and could potentially still cash in this evening. But that's not necessarily true. It could maybe happen like on Raw or like some other time. He's not going to cash in tonight. It'll all be fine, KOE Nation. It's all okay. Brock's still walking out with that belt.
Yeah, Braun's your Universal Champion at the end of this show, folks.
We'll see, folks. And the winner of this match, and Smackdown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. Woo! And still, your Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, Tony, no good, down low, dirty cheater G. I don't know how. I'm going to launch my own investigation. I believe there was some sort of collusion. I will look into it, folks. I will not rest. Do not worry, KOE Nation. I will get to the bottom of this. That being said.
Now, folks, don't adjust. Don't exit your browser window. This is, in fact, still SummerSlam. This isn't one of the other pay-per-views we've covered. Me winning, of course, and retaining the belt. This is still SummerSlam 2018, and we are reviewing the Triple Threat SmackDown Women's Championship match. Carmella,
needing to timestamp that,
lost her championship, as I said. Charlotte won said championship, as I said. Post-match, Becky Lynch turned heel, as I said. Granted, they did it in the wrong city, and she had a huge pop beginning. She had a huge pop for the heel turn, but she did turn heel. Thank you, SummerSlam 2018.
Becky, you let me down. I'm afraid. I'm sorry, Becky. You've been regular. Yes, this is the second time I bet big on you, Becky. Unfortunately, you're this close to being put in Bobby Lashley territory for me. Bobby Lashley cost me big at Greatest Royal Rumble. This one hurts as much. So, and even worse is there's still a chance Tony could get his clean sweep for our different predictions.
All that being said,
what did I give this match?
It was not the match of the night as you expected. There were some, I'm not going to call any botches because everything flowed pretty well. And really nothing big got missed. There was a couple of timing issues, mostly on Carmella, go figure. But
Charlotte doing that outside tilt-a-whirl moonsault where she basically just bumped by herself and there was nobody there.
Pretty good match. I'm going to give it 2 3/4.
Oh, wow. I was going to be much more generous with it.
I think it could have gone a little longer and it could have gotten a lot higher, but I felt like it needed another gear.
I was going to go about 3 stars. Okay. Good match. If Becky would have won, it would have probably been much, much higher rated. But
fair enough.
Unfortunately, I can only give it 3, I'm afraid. Charlotte came back looking good as ever. Really crisp in the ring. Becky, God, this was your night. Should have been your night. Yeah. And Mella, getting better every day. You'll probably be back in that title picture before you know it. So.
Congrats, Charlotte. Woo!
Yes! AJ, Samoa Joe, great match. I loved every minute of everything I saw. Samoa Joe gave one of the, I'm going to go ahead and say it, the best power slam I have maybe ever seen, Samoa Joe and AJ. And even though I already know the internet is going to disagree with me, wash me in your judgment. I don't even care. Samoa Joe getting up on the commentator's table, looking at AJ Styles' actual wife and says, Wendy, he ain't coming home, but don't worry, I'll be your daddy now. Oh, yes, that's why we watch. Marvelous. I can't wait to see where this feud goes from here. I loved every minute of it. Great work. Would have liked to see it finish, but hey, I want to see him in a couple of gimmick matches. Maybe Hell in a Cell. Where you got it, T? I have a feeling he might disagree. It's all you.
Hey, WWE Creative. You remember how everybody was super stoked to have that AJ Nakamura feud? And then you went ahead and decided, man, this is really white hot and everybody's going to love this. But you know what it needs? Some shitty booking. Just a little sprinkle of that. Right as things are hitting that top gear, right before we let them just finish and have an actual finish to a match, we need to do some fuckery and ruin a great thing. And that's what they did here. This was on its way to being an instant classic. Then they had to go ahead and do that bullshit. That deserved better.
Okay. In its defense, though, did AJ Nakamura not prove to constantly top itself and then crescendo in an amazing match?
That's the point.
I get it. They didn't give us everything now. I wanted to see a conclusion. But, like I said, Joe just needed a good showing to show that he deserved to be at the dance. And he did that in spades tonight. He is a main eventer as of SummerSlam 2018.
All right, so all that said, great match.
Great. What do you give it?
I probably would have rated it higher, but I'm going to give it 4.
I'm going to agree. 4-star disqualification ending match, because that's AJ Styles with his buddy Samoa Joe doing the beautiful voodoo that they do so well.
All that said, really good match.
Yes,
really
great match.
Probably still going to be match of the
My
match.
broadcast partner here is a little more disappointed.
It deserved better. It deserved to finish.
Maybe, but we're eventually going to get one, and I am very compelled to see where this goes. I'm watching on Tuesday.
Yep.
Tuesday night SmackDown, I am making it a priority to see because I want to see exclusively where this angle goes. So, join us for the rest of SummerSlam, folks. Just gearing up from here. So, was the match good? Yes. Was it the match conclusion that all of the fans there probably wanted to see? No.
That's what I wanted to see.
No. Was it the way that match should have ended? Yes. Perfect way for that match to end. It was a great match overall. Miz did his thing, got his... I loved when Corey Graves said that he was throwing... Daniel Bryan was throwing Miz-derivative Miz kicks. That was a great call on your part, Corey. That was great. They both got their moves in. They both kind of started escalating, and then, for my old early 90s WCW fans, The Miz used an international object to get the W over Danny B, which continues the feud. I liked everything I saw.
That's the thing. It was a huge jumpstart. It got the ball rolling.
Rather than the conclusion, this is the turning of the page to the next chapter.
That was good booking. Really good booking. Which makes me question why the last match had such bad booking. I digress.
He's just mad that he didn't get to see a finish to AJ.
Either way,
Joe.
the match itself, decent to really good.
What do you give it?
The work rate, good to really good.
Yeah.
The Miz is really good.
Oh, the facial expressions of The Miz, just, he's got the kind of expression that it's not overdoing it for the people in the front row, but the people in the back row can still see what he's doing. And that's a very unique skill to have.
I'll give that one 3 to 3 1/4.
I'm going to go with a solid 3 stars. I really liked what I saw. It
continue the feud.
Good jump
Obviously,
start.
it's got a place to build from here. Don't give everything away in the first match of the reigniting of this feud.
Yep,
And
good
I'm looking
match.
forward to seeing where it's going. I'm already catching Smackdown already.
Exactly. Good
So
stuff.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. So,
Yep.
join us
Really
for the
good.
rest of this event, folks. Been quite a party. Wow. Whoa! Yes, the return of the Demon King. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It was great. The crowd didn't see it coming. Nobody saw it coming. No one was amped for this match at all. We weren't amped. Nobody cared. And this injected a whole lot of care into it. And we all loved it. And it's a very unusual observation I made. Demon Balor is a main eventer. Finn Balor is a mid-carder at best. Interesting.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
Personally, I felt it was a little wasted on Baron Corbin, and I maybe would have liked to see a hint of it on the go-home Raw, just to kind of get a couple more people to watch. But nevertheless, overall, Demon Balor hit the ring, beat the crap out of Corbin, got the W.
It was a
It was
squash.
good. It was a good squash.
I liked it. What do you give it?
I did too.
2 is what it deserves. It was what it was, and it got the demon. The demon's back for how long? We'll see. So,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. We have the demon back, which is wonderful.
All right.
So,
We'll see how long he's there.
yeah, hopefully he sticks around a little
He
longer
won't.
this time. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But, hey,
There you go.
we had a fun little match there. The return of the demon.
All right.
So, Jeff Hardy, Nakamura, actually a pretty good match.
Yeah.
Jeff, for a guy with injuries,
No, back injury.
back injuries, I will say, you let it never be said that you would work around your injuries.
Walk
Because
on off the top to the ring
Apron.
apron.
the hardest part of the ring. So, I was blown away. Of course, Nakamura was going to pick up the W after that.
Yeah. Blew away their last match. Just saying.
Yeah. I love the face work at the beginning, the back and
Oh.
forth. Come on!
The
And then
work rate.
Nakamura's like,
Oh.
like his disbelief that anyone would ever
Yeah.
come on back to him. And
The
that was
early
marvelous.
work rate made this match really
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Really good.
Yeah, the end was kind of obvious after the Swanton
Yeah.
apron. It was, we knew what
The right guy got
it was
the
academic at this point.
Nakamura retained, the right ending happened. Although the weird,
Yes, I was about to get
Post-match
that.
ending.
It was like Randy Orton shows up and that, nah.
I don't know where they're going with it.
I
Obviously,
mean-
Orton versus Hardy, but I don't know what that was.
I mean, honestly, like WWE, if
Weird.
you're going to have Orton come down and do something like that, he can probably just come down in his jeans.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to get all ring geared
Yeah,
up.
didn't need the knee pads to walk out and then
Yeah,
walk
I mean,
back.
they could probably just let him do that. You know, that's.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Pretty
hey,
good. Pretty good match.
yeah, I like, what do you give it?
3 to 3 1/4.
I'm going to say solid 3 because it was inside of a very small box of what they're trying
That's
to do.
true.
But even in that small box, Jeff Hardy still this day pulling out all the stops.
Good for you.
So, hats off to you, gentlemen, and I'm curious to see where y'all go from here.
Yep.
The winner of this match and new Raw Women's Champion, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. I'm impressed. Alexa did exactly what she needed to do. Ronda came in looking like a monster. I don't care. I like the whole dictating what's going to happen before she even lets it happen. I like that whole thing. Ronda threw her around with some hard judo throws, did her thing, got the armbar. Alexa with that double jointedness. Like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So, we got a new Raw Women's Champion. I'm excited for it. What's your thoughts?
Congrats to Ronda, absolutely. And that match went pretty much exactly how it needed to go.
Yep.
Really good work rate. And geez,
Alexa.
even in defeat of losing her title, Alexa Bliss is still just on the work rate. My God, just so good.
But yeah,
She's so good.
Ronda
so
came
good.
out looking like a Viking warrior and basically
For the
just...
last time.
I know. tribute
Yeah,
to the
it was upside down, but
I
it's
know.
kind of fitting.
Yes, it is. It's fitting.
It hurt. It hurt, but
the reign of the goddess Alexa Bliss has ended, Tony.
she'll
I'm
get it
sorry.
back. She'll get it back.
Someday. But I think Ronda's going to be holding this one for a while.
Just hoping that, you know,
I mean,
former UFC champion with a top title on Raw, I hope she shows up once in a while.
ooh. Well, we'll see. We got one more match on this card to go, folks, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. But first, what do you give it for star ratings, the one we just saw?
I'm going to go match-wise, 2 stars, work rate 4 stars.
Ooh.
So overall,
I was going to say 2, but I will agree with your work rate
Yeah.
of a 4-star. And Ronda, really shockingly, is pulling out these very good performances.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm
Who knows?
impressed. Hats off. And Ronda, looks like you just achieved a lifelong dream. So happy for you.
Yep.
So,
Good stuff.
the main event, folks. Onward. The winner of this match and new Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. Not a decision that I don't think anybody's going to agree with. Braun should have cashed in. It would have made it much more interesting. Braun's white hot right now. Would have been a great way to get out of this, but they just had... I think this is just... We can finally move on from this project. Roman now has the Universal Champion. He beat Brock Lesnar in the middle of the ring with a spear. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now this thing that we've been teasing for 5 years has finally been culminated. Brock, hats off for doing the job so close to this big build-up that you got in the UFC fight. Would have been great to see you coming down with both belts, but it was not to be. Roman, I would like to see him do kind of like what John Cena did with the U.S. title. Just start defending it every week. Braun, I'm really disappointed that there was no cash in there. That was the point of all.
That was the moment. The fact that they did exactly.
Now it made sense.
What they were
Braun
supposed
took
to
the
do.
contract and threw it away. It would have made more sense just throw it
It
in
was
the crowd.
still up the freaking ramp. He could have went and grabbed it and brought it back.
Would have made more sense just like give it to a fan. That'd have been funny. But
Man.
Paul was great on the ringside, did everything he had to do. Roman is your Universal Champion now. He has won every singles competition championship other than the Cruiserweight title. Which
I wouldn't put it past him to put it
I was about to
back.
say, give it time. Give it time.
But
But
no,
so-
the moment was there. They had Braun come out. They
That
had
was
him
great. I
announced
popped for that.
before the match.
When
They promised a cash in. And then, even though Braun Strowman's been run over by vehicles 2-3 times, had things fall on top, he's had these unsurmountable things that he's overcome, amazing feats of strength.
Hey, the
But
Brock
no,
Lesnar F5
one F5.
is really, hey, other than Roman taking one 7 times, how can you possibly recover from an F5?
They had a chance to strike white hot lightning there with a promised cash in and send everybody at SummerSlam home uber happy, and they didn't
Like a
pull the
springtime
trigger.
butterfly,
Like they
you
had
just
it.
let go.
They had it
They
in the
let all
crosshairs.
of that money go.
Right there,
Just-
in the crosshairs. They just didn't pull the trigger. Only thing I can hope is they have something even more glamorous planned. Probably not. That was a big missed opportunity and pop
that
at
was
the
a
end
whiff.
of otherwise a pretty damn good
It was a
show.
pretty good show. The main event was a whiff, but what do you give it?
The main event I will give 2.25 because there was not much wrestling there.
2.
Work-wise, 3.5.
2.
2's
I'm
good.
giving it a solid 2 the whole way around because it was basically just Roman Reigns spamming his
It
finishes.
was kind of a highlight reel of the last 8 matches
3,
they've had.
5, whatever.
Yeah.
But being that is what it is, that was the main event of SummerSlam. Hey, not every match is going to go the way you want it to.
I guess give Roman tonight and then tomorrow cash in.
We'll see.
I don't
We
know.
will have to tune in, folks.
Missed opportunity.
Thank you for joining us for our SummerSlam review. What do you give the event overall? The whole Royal SummerSlam.
I don't know. I was pretty damn entertained the whole time. And
It was a good event.
even though
We got new Ronda Rousey champion.
matches were
sharp
good.
card, all in all.
Couple of the matches were botched endings, though.
Yeah, I would agree. But, hey, it was the party of the summer, folks. Thank y'all for joining us. We will see you next month at Hell in a Cell. I am your King of Extreme, Phil KOE, signing off, handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner, and still the reigning, defending, Revolutionary Wrestling